Hello guys, it's me here once again. Welcome back to the Do It Right Tech channel where I take you through everything tech. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you a feature on every Samsung Galaxy phone that you're probably not using. And that's costing you a lot. All right. So for example, when I go onto my lock screen and unlock my phone, usually we should have it coming to the home screen. But another feature you're probably not using is when I'm on the lock screen and I unlock using this finger, we have a function that happens. That's two applications open. Again, if on the lock screen and then I use this very finger, another action happens, the same lock screen. When we're on the same lock screen and I unlock the phone using this finger, another function happens, and this is something that you're probably not using on your Samsung phone. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you, right? So let's go into today's video where I show you how to do this. All right. Now, what you want to do first and foremost is to go to your settings, go into settings. And once you're in settings, you want to go to modes and routines. You can come to routines and you see several routines here. In this example, we're going to be looking at these routines. So I'm just going to be deleting them and then we would create new ones. Now, as you can see here, there are several routines, but those are for another day. Let's look at the routines we want to build. First and foremost, you want to come into routines and then click on the plus icon over there. So you tap on the plus and here you're going to come here and then type the word in the search option finger or unlock. All right. Once you have this, you see unlock fingerprint. Then you select that option. Once you've selected, it's going to ask you to select the particular finger you're going to use. For me, I have named all my fingerprints. So in this example, we're going to be selecting the left fingerprint. Okay. So left index. We select that and we're in. Now you come to the then. So if the unlock is done with the left finger, then what? So you select this and then you can select different actions. So here we're going to come here and select. So in the example, we're going to come here and select functions. All right. Once you're in functions, let's say you want to go to a particular website. You're going to type that website in here, and here is going to be the link to my fitness YouTube channel. So I'm going to put it here and then select this. So what we're saying is that if the screen is unlocked with left hand index fingerprint, then we want this action to happen. So we're going to select save, and if you want to do any customization, changing the name, showing a particular icon on top here instead of this, if you want this, you can select that. If you want this, you can select that. So whichever one you want, you can select, and then after that you hit on done. Once this is done, we can proceed to go to the home screen, double tap this, and now previously with this finger nothing happens. Also with this finger nothing happens, but with the index we're going to have it perform an action. Now let's go back in there and I'll show you other ones we can build. So back here you're going to select the plus, then we put the trigger for the if, which is going to be fingerprint unlock. So unlock, select that finger, and now we're going to use the thumb. All right, and for the thumb we can come here to the then what should happen, we can scroll down till we get to applications. Here we select applications, and you can open a single application and do a certain action in it, or you can close an application, or you can create a pair. And in this example, we're going to create the pair by selecting that option. So once it opens, you select which one you want to put for which one. So we've selected the first one. We're going to come here and then in this example, select calculator. Then we tap on the second one, scroll through, and we're going to select the notes application. All right. So notes, that means we are going to have these pair open when we use the thumb, left thumb. So here we have it. Now you proceed to save it. If you want to change it to favicon or icon, select it, hit done. And now we have the second one. Okay. Now if we close here, come into the home screen and then use the thumb again. If we use this one, nothing is going to happen. But if we use that one, we're going to have the pair open. And so this is how to basically go about it. So what you want to do to set the fingerprints and name them all is to come inside your phone, unlock the phone and go to settings. Once you're in settings, you want to scroll down until you reach security and privacy. Select that option, scroll down till you see screen lock and biometric. Once you're here, you want to input your password or PIN. And once you're in, you can come to fingerprints, select this. If you want to delete some fingerprints, you always can hold on to them, select the ones you don't want, and then delete them. And for the ones you want, or the ones, if you have these ones, for example, they are all different fingers, what you can do is you can check by selecting this, and then you put your finger on it. It's going to say which finger it is according to the names that are here, and then after that you can proceed to rename the fingers. For example, if I put this, it says it's fingerprint 1, so I'm going to come here to fingerprint 1 and tap on it, then I get the option to rename it, and that way I can put in right thumb. Okay, that, and then now save that. So then I have different fingers and I can assign them on the other side. So while we proceed, I'm going to do a final one. So we see, come here, we can go into modes and routines. So modes and routines, then we're going to go into routines, and then here under the F, we're going to select finger, type in finger to get the fingerprint option, then use the right thumb. Then here we can come to the then option. Going through, we can set other things like, for example, display, and then we can go to dark mode. All right, then in dark mode we can set dark mode off. As we can see on the screen, we are currently in dark mode, so we select dark mode off. We can say save, done, and then let's look at something critical here. Something like dark mode, once you unlock the phone using that finger, even though it would set to dark mode, in the screen needs to go off for the dark mode to activate. So this is a bit of a twist here. Let's go inside now. We see this. So back, scroll all the way back here, and as we can see, we're on dark mode. Now we set it to right thumb, so we're going to select the right thumb, use it. Now we can see that the dark mode has not taken effect, except it actually has. So if we come back to routines, you would see something important here. And the routines, you can see there's a question mark there. Now let's see what the question mark is about. What the question mark is saying is that action will wait until screen is off unless the condition for the function is launching an application. So functions like this would need the screen to go off and come back on for it to take effect, unlike just applications opening. So now I'm just going to close this. As we know, the reason the screen is still in dark mode instead of changing. So now when we close the screen and then we turn the screen back on, we'll see that now it's no more in dark mode. What's the proof? The proof is I'm going to unlock using where there's nothing, and you can see now it's no more in dark mode. If we come into settings, we can see here it's no more in dark mode. All right, so that is this, and I hope that you learned a thing or two from this. Don't forget to hit the like, smash the subscribe button to come back for more, and stay tuned as I bring you other contents. You might love your Samsung phone a bit more. Thank you all for watching. Peace out.